transition.
Got the switch onto Dort and missed the little floater. In transition, here come the Thunder. There's the lob, and this time they delivered it correctly to Holmgren. Here's Jalen Williams. Coach Daigneault was happy to see him rediscover his offense. And Holmgren, what a catch and deposit into the bucket.
Great mid-air adjustment by Christian Braun, who's usually so great in transition.
Wonderful pocket pass, and Hartenstein dunks it home. Williams, great heads, he got to the rim and cashed out. When you look at the fact that during the regular season, the Nuggets were 20th in defensive rating. They gave up the lob and one to Hartenstein.
Was some penetration off the ball screen to make Aaron Gordon come up to have to play it. And that meant that Peyton Watson had to come in from the wing to try to stop that dunk from Hartenstein. He couldn't stop it and fouled him.
Triggers the break. Shaken big by Williams. Flip it to the open man. Hartenstein with the hammer. Seven points for Jokic. The last 3 games, he shot at 33% from the field, 18% from 3. Williams lob it up. Hartenstein guides it through.
Gilgeous Alexander goes to the bench. Williams is aggressive and a fantastic pass. Hartenstein somehow able to tip that in.
And the one thing I'll say to Christian Braun, if you're trying to inbound it right here, that ball's got to come up in the air. Aaron Gordon's got a massive size advantage.
What a play by Jalen Williams to steal the inbound pass. Holmgren in transition, flies in there.
Well, after 10 minutes of taking care of the basketball, Denver's got sloppy here. Late first quarter, early second, and nobody converts turnovers into points.
It's a 2-pointer, so it's 74-73, Oklahoma City. Williams back to work. Hartenstein again, reverse jam this time.
Well, they're just allowing too much penetration.
Watson gets ahead of steam, goes right at Holmgren. Fight for the rebound. Williams. Here comes Williams. Rises up and throws it down.
Still is 0 for 3 from 3. It's obviously that shoulder has been bothering him.
Jalen Williams inside. Hartenstein gets it to fall, banks it home. Leaves Watson open. Watson tries a 3-pointer. Rebound, Wallace. Williams, 2-on-1. Caruso throws it down. A right-handed hammer for Alex Caruso. Largest lead of the game. Wallace runs over it. McDaniels left open, now drives, lost the handle, picked up by Williams. Again in the open floor. They call that a dunk here at OKC.
And it's a group of individuals who pride themselves on making their opponent uncomfortable. You present the ball in front of this team, and I promise you that length and the speed of their hands turns into 2 points.
I love my cousin, he's like a brother, but I want to take his head off in this series. Williams on the drive. Hartenstein with the stuff.
Yeah, Jay Will in that open court, just making plays, and that's tough. When you get behind the defense, and Minnesota's very good at not letting you get there, but that lob, Rudy Gobert is just in a tough spot.
Isaiah Joe has to give it up. Shot clock is at 8. Williams 1-on-1 with Randall. Gets past him, the floater's up and good. Tough shot from Jalen Williams. Williams kicks it out, Caruso. Wallace gets into the paint, finds Williams falling away. Difficult shot, gets it to go.
He continues to percolate the gates, but this guy, I'll tell you, after an abysmal Game 6 against Denver, he responded in a big way in Game 7. He was dynamic in the second half of Game 2, and all of a sudden, all that J-Dub confidence.
That's the versatility that they need.
Williams finds Hartenstein, stumbles with the ball, but finishes strong.
So, a little handoff, turn the corner. How about the pass, straight distribution from Jalen Williams? It's the cumulative effect of the things Jalen Williams does. He scores.
Just under 4 to play. Lou Dort, 3-pointer. Rebound, Naz Reid pokes it ahead to McDaniels. Great transition defense and a steal. Williams to Holmgren. Blocked by Reid. Williams puts it up and in on the follow.
multiple efforts from Jalen Williams.
I've said it before, this team gets more tips than the Feds. And here they go, going up, and they continue to play. They do not stop. And Jalen Williams with good enough sample size, in my opinion. And look, at some point in time, the coach is trying to win the game. It's not about you.
Williams, good drive to the bucket. Again, he's become the 9th man in the rotation. Was terrific in game 3. He's become a crowd favorite rather quickly. Stolen by Williams. A telegraph pass, and Jalen Williams now with 15 points.
See, for me, look, you got 2 bigs. You got Julius Randle and Naz Reid out there on the perimeter with 2 all-defensive.
Williams alley-oop to Hartenstein.
Now all of a sudden that three-pointer starts to feel a lot smoother.
And after trailing by 8, T-Wolves back up by 1. Williams feeling it and rattles in another. He's got double figures.
Got him maybe before? I don't know. Too close to call.
Offensive rebound, Hartenstein. Williams. Boy, he is cooking here at the start of the quarter.
Williams makes his move, gets inside, finds some space, knocks down yet another. He's 3 for 4 from the field. Naz Reid trying to get aggressive. Another turnover. Jalen Williams goes up and lays it in. Minnesota needs another timeout. Dort trying to fight over a screen. Gobert gets it, drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren got a piece of it, and SGA comes the other way. Drives, kicks it out right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot. Another turnover. Back to Williams, inside, it's good.
In the space of Denver at every turn, Alex Caruso loses contact to get around Jokic to get the steal, and this is who the...
Pippen flailing at it, and Holmgren clears. 7-point game. Williams transition 3, and he hits. Isolo gave him the details of what happened in that series.
Penny Hardaway step back.
He is a legitimate NBA historian. Guy was obsessed with the league with his younger brother. Good-looking stroke. Williams from deep. In game 4. Zach Edey starting to put his imprint on this one.
Who was that knocked the ball away? That
Williams.
It doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Right here, look at this. No give up, no stop. We've seen him do it for the Lakers for so many years, the Bulls, and now on this stage, another great addition to this Thunder team.
It's not only the non-Jokic minutes, but also no Jamal Murray, who is about to check back into the game.
Hartenstein tips it out. Jalen Williams the drive, banks it home, and a foul.
Isaiah Joe, all the little plays to Dort. Offensive rebound, J-Dub, his second on this trip.
He was just like a player's developed. He was developed as the G League coach until it was time for him to come in as Williams puts it up and in. Kenrich Williams with 5 to shoot, knocked away, picked up by Wallace. Back to Williams, lines up the 3, way short. Fight for the rebound, Williams comes away and banks it in.
It's this little contact between the 2 guys, and Williams makes...
Williams a drive, up and under, banks it home. Gorgeous move, and 10 straight points by the Thunder. Coach Adelman trying to use that bench a bit more. Short from Williams, follows it, and gets to the other side of the backboard for 2. Against that Denver zone, Williams touches paint with the layup.
Stein comes up to set a screen and then flips it, but Gilgeous-Alexander just kicks it to the left side, and then it's the force that Jalen
is not moving. The officials have not recognized yet. It's been stuck at 258. Now that thing is running. Williams up to the rim and lays it in.
And the Thunder had to do a better job of getting out and contesting and making things more difficult.
So some of those injured pieces on Memphis's bench. Brandon Clark, boy, beautiful finish.
And that energy himself.
Holmgren inside to Wallace. Back out. Jalen Williams nails another 3. Gilgeous-Alexander falling away. Rebound Wallace. Another offensive board. Jalen Williams puts in a 3. SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7. Drives, pulls back, drives again. Stops, falls down, gets it to Williams. 3-pointer. It's good. Jalen Williams with a big bucket.
He keeps that left pivot foot down. That grip on the Converse is good. And so is that three by J-Dub.
Williams, jumper's good. They just will not let up. They are relentless. Jalen Williams pulls up, jumper smooth.
Again, Williams, this is so smooth. This is such a difficult shot. You know, we talk about Shea.
He's got 5 points already. Holmgren picks up his first foul. Jalen Williams, a lot of room, and nails another three. But had not been shooting the three ball well. Played much better in game 3. Williams answers right back. Jalen Williams is 3 for 3. Jalen Williams, minute and a half to go here in the second. Williams lines up his three-pointer, gets that to go. 8 points for Jalen Williams. About a 5.5 second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Jalen Williams connects on a three.
I think that's the key to this formula. Get those guys on the block. That makes it so much harder to guard.
Jalen Williams on a three.
And it's only a 4-point game coming out at half.
Williams, that's a wide open look. Haven't had a lot of those. Knocks that down. Shot clock off. No fouls to give here for Denver. Jalen Williams has exploded here in the second. That shot bounces around and drops through. 17 points for Williams. Here in game 7. A Thunder a 14-point lead.
Some help from Murray. Kick, Dort, extra. Williams on the way. Connects! Thunder lead by 3. Big baskets down the stretch. Timeout in Oklahoma City. They've made 7 in a row. And a lot of activity around the hoop. Williams, the floater is good.
And that's important. OKC needed.
Gilgeous-Alexander through traffic. Denver is 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. Open look. Williams, bottom.
And that's so important right there.
No reset on the shot clock. It's down to 5. Williams got it. Cash money.
The offensive rebound, shot clock going down, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had the confidence in Jalen Williams to give it to him with time running out.
Against that half-court zone defense again. Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it out for 3, and Williams knocks it home.
They turned it over 18 times in game 1. Overcame that with late game execution. Williams, off-balance delivery, goes down.
And Williams is so good. Had such an incredible season. He was on the bench, but right here, getting to that left hand, nice pull-up. And I don't know how Murray was able to find him with that pass.
Williams, another 3.
Blue collar fits right in here with the Thunder culture.
37-31. Williams lines it up. Bottom.
He has missed his first 3 from deep. Williams trying to work against Conchar right down Broadway for the first quarter in about 7 minutes of the second. Williams fires and hits.
In Memphis on Thursday. But 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunder trying to close this out. J-Dub off the deck, pulls up and rattles in the 3.
DiVincenzo harassing Williams. Williams on the drive, pulls up, difficult shot, goes in. Jalen Williams with 31. 8 on a 24. Williams puts it in. Jalen Williams answers once again. Jalen Williams, the floater in the paint, is up and good. Again, you think about what Minnesota did as Williams lays it up and in. Williams drives. Boy, excellent defense from Conley, but Williams, undeterred, still goes to the rim.
Maybe only 2 or 3 that like to do that opposite, so it's something that you've been accustomed to over the course of the season.
McDaniels misses. Hartenstein with a rebound. Jalen Williams had an excellent game one. Finds the elbow. Jump shot's good. Holmgren. Williams makes a good catch on a bad pass and knocks down another shot. He's hit his first two.
Of any team in NBA history. They have very few clutch games in the regular season because they were so dominant. As Williams knocks down a three. Williams goes right at Porter, stops, pulls up, jump shot is good. Talk about a bounce back game. More zone defense from Denver. Jalen Williams to Caruso. Pass inside to Williams, layup is good.
Wow.
A low scoring affair here in game 7. Under 2.5 remaining in the second. Williams lines up, hits the three.
And a lot of those misses, as you said, legs in the fourth.
And here comes the 1-3-1 zone that Denver has employed more than at any time since David Adelman's been here, he told us.
Murray is, Gordon hits the deck, missed the three, and one and done possession for Denver. And Jalen Williams passed everybody all the way to the goal. Poor defensive transition.
Because he's such an alert passer to Chet Holmgren, who, as you pointed out, was right in that baseline dunker spot.
Boy, great defense by Jalen Williams, a.k.a. J-Dub.
Especially Michael Porter Jr. A little split action off the elbow and challenged by Jalen Williams late. You really have to get to Michael.
Boy, what a boost off the bench. Russell Westbrook Williams rattles that one home. Jalen Williams now in double-digit scoring with 11.
Shot 43% from 3 on the year. No more hitch. Everything's fluid.
Williams over Porter Jr.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander coming back into the game. You got to figure he had to come in soon.
Murray got up in the air. And Williams said too late to Watson. Got to keep it close and then lean into their championship lineage and experience. Out of the break, here's Jalen Williams from the mid-range with a